Hello everybody and welcome to a special unboxing here on Shanth and Jetty Art. I am Shanth and Jetty. Today we're going to be taking a look at a book that I've been really looking forward to. But first, let me just say, off to the left-hand side of your screen, you will see a little poster for Nosfero the Crypt Walker, which is funding now on Indiegogo. So let's take a look at trailer number 2, which shows a little bit more about the character and the character's history and how the narrative is set up. Nosfero is a supernatural hero that is a cross between The Shadow, Peter Cushing's Abraham Van Helsing, and Lovecraft's Henry Armitage. The lone surviving member of the secret holy order, he is sworn to battle a cult of vampires dedicated to opening the door to the eldritch gods they worship. Striking from his crypt lair deep within an impenetrable mire, Nosfero collects the cult's various grimoire and artifacts in an attempt to learn the means of defeating them. Nosfero, meaning Iron Nose, underwent the ritualistic binding to the spirit world, wherein members of the secret order have a shard from a holy sword driven through their noses to allow them to access supernatural abilities. One such ability allows Nosfero to summon Phantomas, a giant phantom hound that can travel through the nether to and from any location when needed. With no worldly attachments beyond his devotion to God, Nosfero's world is forever changed when he rescues a beautiful young maiden named Laurel from one of the cult's vile sacrificial rituals. Nosfero the Crypt Walker Volume 1 is my third Indiegogo campaign and will be a fully painted and lavishly illustrated pulp adventure story. Sensational, vivid, and uncompromisingly aspirational storytelling with an edge. Don't miss your chance to back Nosfero the Crypt Walker Volume 1, available for a limited time only on Indiegogo. Welcome back. Today, we are going to be unboxing something. Let me see if I've got this the right way. I think I do. We're going to be unboxing a book that John Malin crowdfunded not long ago, and Mark Polton, I believe, as well. And this is Visions Book 1 from Graveyard Shift. And you can see right from the start that you've got an absolutely beautiful Kenneth Rocafort cover. I think one of the real brilliant artists in terms of composition and painting and color theory, and I'm looking forward to getting his book, Groken, soon. I think it's at the printer right now, so can't wait to get that. So let's take a look at this awesome cover that sold so many of us on the book. Incredible perspective. Besides the beautiful figure work, which I think everybody can appreciate, take a look at the character work, the creature design, and the snowmobile that she's on. I mean, it's really great. There's all these little nice details there with the license plate and references to the artist. And then, of course, the Graveyard Shift symbol is on the little flag on the back of it. So, really cool stuff there. If we flip it over, we get Clayton Barton's work here and a pinup on the back cover, as well as more trading cards. So let's take a look and see what's in here. Here you go. All right, folks. So I'm going to try to keep this as steady as I can camera-wise. So again, something that we're getting used to and we're seeing, we've come to expect, is probably the best way I can put that. Let me adjust the light here just a little bit more, because it looks like it's a little dark there in the shadows. But something we've come to expect from the campaigns that John Malin, Mark Polton do in the Graveyard Shift campaigns is getting these great trading cards right here. And so we'll take a look and see what we got here. I think I've got this trading card already. And I think I might also have this trading card. But if you have missed out on these cards, you're going to get them in this perk. So I backed this perk, I think, 2 or 3 times. But still cool to see them. And it's great for if someone just backed this book, they're going to get these. So there you are. All right, excellent. So, and here we go again with the posters. So, really nice work here. Beautiful. Now, I've shown these before on some of my previous reviews, so I'm not going to go too in-depth on these, but of course, they look great, beautiful. And I'm beginning to realize, of course, that these prints, when I was first seeing them in the other Graveyard Shift books that I got, that these were, of course, prints that are taken out of this book we're about to see, Graveyard Shift Visions. And of course, here's the cardboard backing. So we're going to flip this around. And there we go to the cover. The cover is glossy stock. Really nice. Nice production. Square bound. It's got the little scoring that runs down the side right there that allows it, to be opened without too much damage. And here you go. Here is Visions Book 1. Now with Visions Book 1, you've got a whole list of the various artists that have contributed to this book. All the names of the artists that are listed here including America's own Andy Smith, who starts us off on page 2. Kyle Ritter, who's in there on page 22. I feel like I know Eric Weathers is in here. Kyung Lee is in here. Yeah, lots of... Okay, cool. Very cool. Some really brilliant artists listed here. So let's take a look at this. So everybody who's listed here are artists who did pinups. There we go. Everybody listed here are artists who did pinups for this book. Their work is going to be featured in a full-page image, full-page spread. Now, the rest of the book is the gallery section, which is page 56 through 64. And there's also a John Malin, Anthony George section, it looks like, on page 54 and 55. So you've got, if you look right here at the bottom of the page, let me make sure I've got this on screen. You've got the gallery section right there. That's pages 56 through 64. So let's take a look and see what we've got here. So as it says on the tin, you've got a great collection of artists here who have contributed their work to this book, and just a really great collection of artists. This one is unbelievably detailed and crazy. Charlie, I think it is Snogans, if I'm not mistaken, and Michael Pedro, I think it says, who did this piece, and I'm looking forward to their book Fatal, which is coming out. Eric Weathers, Kyung Lee. I'm not going to read everybody's name. Just so everybody knows, I'm just flipping through this, but a really cool collection, great reproductions, nice paper stock. There's a little bit of Cthulhu mythos right there, which you know I like, and more images right here. Really great. Carlo Rowe right there. See, I said I wasn't gonna read names. So here you go. I'm gonna fight the urge to read everybody's name here and mispronounce it and butcher everybody's name. But really great stuff here. Really nice work. So let's see. Very cool. So yeah, you're getting a really great collection of pinups and artwork when you pick up this book. And I think it came out great. The reproductions are great. Production quality is always good. I feel like I've done 3 unboxing for Graveyard Shift related books. And so in that sense, what's kind of interesting about it is that I already expect there to be quality production. And there's Patrick Thomas Parnell, who just closed out his campaign for Sleepy Hollow. So that's cool to see. And let's see what else we have here. Yeah, a bunch of really talented artists. Very, very cool. Nicely done, guys. Really cool. And this is, of course, an image from one of the prints. And that's by John Malin and Anthony George. And talk about some perspective. Wow, that's crazy perspective. And then here you go, and here is the gallery section. So this is what, when it was listing the pages as the John Malin pages, I had thought it might be a 2-page section, but it's a double-page spread, so there you go. So this is the image. Let me make sure I get that a little bit better centered. And now we're going to go into the gallery. And so this is really cool. So this is a section of people who have sent in artwork, and this was open up until pretty close to printing. So anybody who wanted to send in artwork was able to, let me see if I can tilt this so the light's not on it. Anybody who wanted to send in artwork of Lilith would be in this book. And there you go. So I made the decision right around the time I was about to launch my own project that I was going to do a piece for this book. So I've got to zoom in on that because that is really exciting. Let's see if it focuses. Oh, great job on the reproduction, guys. Really happy with how the repro came out on that. I don't know how many people did traditional media and paintings in this book, but isn't this great? And guys, this is my first published Comicsgate artwork. And I could not be happier to have it in this book and connected to these characters that are such a huge part of where Comicsgate is right now. Very cool stuff. So I want to make sure I say thanks to John and Mark for including me in this book and for giving us the opportunity to contribute work to it. Very, very cool, guys. And my next published work, depending on if the Cyberfrog piece I did gets turned into a trading card, is going to be Nosfero the Cryptwalker. So here are some more images from artists. Some of you may be recognizing your work in here. Sorry if I'm going a little fast. It's hard to get the lighting there. And here are a couple more. So yeah, overall, very cool package. Let me make sure I didn't miss a page there. Did I miss one? No. Very cool package right there of artwork from different artists. And then here you have the social media handles of all of the illustrators and artists hired to contribute work to this book, especially right here, Michael Bancroft. It's good to see my Australian brother here. And let's see who else we got. Gosh, so many people. But a really great book, and I could not be happier with how the production came out on this thing. It looks really, really solid. But again, like I said, I've seen so many books that are published that the real fun of this, of course, is seeing the artists who worked on it. There we go. There's Michael Bancroft. Look at that. Fantastic. I had to track him down, you know. How could I not? Back Nosfero, if you haven't yet, we are in our last, I think, 30 hours of funding the first 30 days of that campaign. And I have to end on this because I'm really proud of it. I think it came out great. The reproduction is great. I think I'm going to be putting this piece out there and entertaining offers. If anybody would like to buy this piece, do let me know. So there you go. There's my piece in the book. Congratulations to everybody involved on the book. You guys did an outstanding job. And yeah, go back Nosfero the Cryptwalker, guys. Oh yeah, last but not least, I want to show you what the original artwork looked like for my piece that's in the book. This is gouache on 300-pound cold press watercolor paper, and here is a look at the detail at 100% scale. So you can see how this piece came out, and just one of the many pieces that are in the fan section, gallery section in there. And yeah, I'll be having information on how to get this out there soon, but if until then, anybody interested, you just let me know, and we'll go from there. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for subscribing, all of you guys. We've had a lot of new subscribers. If you haven't liked and subscribed this video, please do. And Nosfero the Cryptwalker, there'll be a link in the description. Go back that book right now, guys. We have already just passed today the record for my highest Indiegogo campaign. That was the first one I did for my first art book, and I can't thank you guys enough. So take care, everybody, and I will see you soon with another video. Nosfero is a supernatural hero that is a cross between the Shadow, Peter Cushing's Abraham Van Helsing, and Lovecraft's Henry Armitage. The lone surviving member of the secret Holy Order, he is sworn to battle a cult of vampires dedicated to opening the door to the eldritch gods they worship. Striking from his crypt lair deep within an impenetrable mire, Nosfero collects the cult's various grimoire and artifacts in an attempt to learn the means of defeating them. Nosfero, meaning Iron Nose, underwent the ritualistic binding to the spirit world, wherein members of the secret order have a shard from a holy sword driven through their noses to allow them to access supernatural abilities. One such ability allows Nosfero to summon Phantomas, a giant phantom hound that can travel through the Nether to and from any location when needed. With no worldly attachments beyond his devotion to God, Nosfero's world is forever changed when he rescues a beautiful young maiden named Laurel from one of the cult's vile sacrificial rituals. Nosfero the Cryptwalker Volume 1 is my third Indiegogo campaign and will be a fully painted and lavishly illustrated pulp adventure story. Sensational, vivid, and uncompromisingly aspirational storytelling with an edge. Don't miss your chance to back Nosfero the Cryptwalker Volume 1, available for a limited time only on Indiegogo.